JUCCCE is a nonprofit changing the way China creates and uses energy. Because a green China is the key to a healthier world. Smart Grid. The smart grid is a convergence of digital communication and the traditional electric grid that brings energy when and where it is needed. 2/3 of energy is lost between generation and use, and over 6% is lost through transmission alone. Smart Grid is a set of new complex technologies. It takes advantage of internet technology and applies it to a network that hasn't changed much since we first harnessed electricity. And China is uniquely positioned to experiment with large-scale deployments of them. Why? For the 300 million people living in the United States, there are over 3,000 power utilities. For China's 1.4 billion people, there are only 2. And one of them, State Grid, is the world's largest public utility, covering 88% of China's territory. With their immense purchasing power, China's power utilities will set the de facto standard for smart grid implementation worldwide. This is a one-time opportunity to jointly collaborate with China on smart grid solutions. JUCCCE, in pursuing our mission to change the way China creates and uses energy, realized at the start that we need to accelerate the introduction of smart grid into China. When we first started meeting with government and utility officials in 2007, the overwhelming response was, what is smart grid? So we formed a coalition of international experts into the JUCCCE China Smart Grid Cooperative, which we launched with Duke Energy's chairman Jim Rogers at the Clinton Global Initiative. We brought our partners together with the key decision makers at State Grid. Our series of forums, roundtables, and high-level meetings catalyzed State Grid to announce a roadmap for smart grid implementation by 2020. Today, more than $7.2 billion is estimated to be committed to smart grid development in China. We also helped set up China's first smart grid business hub in Yangzhou.
When JUCCCE came here, it's unbelievable that a few short months later, we have the grand opening for a demo center for green energy and intelligent power.
JUCCCE 呢，就是从一开始组织这个论坛，从对我们扬州这个智能帝王的这个发展来讲，一直就是一个我们觉得是一个很好的一个组织者、推动者。它一方面呢是通过这个论坛的形式，把很多的企业请到扬州来，让他们了解到扬州，也了解到扬州市委市政府的这种想法啊，这是一个很好的开端。然后在这过程当中呢，也不断的跟我们联系，提出很好的一些建议啊，所以我们也非常的希望跟JUCCCE积极的合作。
But there's so much left to do. Implementing smart grid across China is an immense challenge, but its success will be an enormous milestone in the ongoing story of how human beings harness energy. Help change the way China creates and uses energy. Learn more at www.juicce.com/smartgrid.